Hey, welcome to How It Happens. I'm John McQuilkin. Thanks for tuning in. Well, folks, Tuesday is the day that Paris Hilton will be getting out of jail. Now, I suspect they'll probably release her like early in the morning, maybe 2 a.m. to avoid the paparazzi. Now, the people in Paris's neighborhood are already upset. They don't want all the paparazzi to be surrounding the house again, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I have a feeling that Paris is going to go to her parents' house or to a friend's house to avoid the entire paparazzi situation. Now, NBC was going to pay Paris $1 million for an interview, but everybody got really upset. Now NBC says, well, we never had a deal and we were never going to pay her $1 million in the first place. And I think people wouldn't have been upset if Paris would have said, yes, I'm getting $1 million, but I'm donating it to charity. But now Paris will be appearing on Larry King Live on Wednesday, the day after she gets out. She'll be with Larry for an entire hour, so be sure to tune in to Larry King Live on Wednesday night to hear the very first Paris Hilton interview since she's been released from jail. In other news, Scary Spice. Do you remember the Spice Girls? Well, she's been in a battle with Eddie Murphy to prove that he is the father of her baby. Well, now DNA results prove that Eddie Murphy is the father of Scary Spice's baby girl. Now, for the record, Scary Spice says, I don't want a penny from Eddie Murphy. I just wanted him to acknowledge that he was the father of the baby. Well, that whole for the record thing, I just made that up. I'm sure she does want a penny from Eddie Murphy. In other news, folks, Christina Aguilera has just bought the former home of Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne. Do you guys know the house? You guys have seen the MTV reality show, The Osbournes? Well, that house Christina Aguilera just bought. Now, she better be prepared for all the fans that hover outside of that house. Tour buses pass it every single day. So, Christina, I hope you know what you're getting into. That's the whole reason Sharon and Ozzy sold the house in the first place, because the fans were driving them crazy. Farrah Fawcett, who's been battling cancer, is now suing the National Enquirer and the Globe for malicious stories that they are printing about her. Farrah, I'm sure you're watching this show. Forget about the Globe, forget about the National Enquirer. Concentrate on getting well. And besides, there's no publicity that is bad publicity. Fergie, you guys know Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas. She is telling Self magazine that she had a serious meth addiction, and that one time she was so paranoid she stared at the hamper for 8 hours thinking somebody was in the hamper. Britney Spears, folks, she's going to be joining Cyndi Lauper on her LA tour on June 30th. She'll be performing alongside Deborah Harry, Erasure, the Dresden Dolls. But on Friday, she was supposed to audition dancers that were going to perform with her. The dancers showed up, and Britney Spears was a no-show. She never made it to her own audition. So Britney, we hope you're still on the right track. Folks, rapper 50 Cent, he's in a battle too. Apparently, he has a 10-year-old son with a woman named Shaniqua Tompkins, and he currently pays $25,000 a month in child support to Shaniqua Tompkins. Well, now Shaniqua is saying that $25,000 a month is not enough to live on. Excuse me? Folks, on this day in history back in 1957, the long-running TV show Roy Rogers aired its final episode. Now, Roy Rogers became famous back when he used to have those Saturday matinee westerns along with his trick horse Trigger and his best girl Dale Evans, whom he married back in 1947. And celebrity birthdays, Frances McDormand turns 50 and Selma Blair turns 35, and I'm sure they're both watching, so I just want to wish them both a great big old Hollywood Happens happy birthday. And shout outs, I want to do a shout out to Director Sam. Now, as you know, he is my unofficial UK publicist for John McQuilkin. Well, he's now created a MySpace Hollywood Happens UK page, and I'd like you to check it out. So go to myspace.com/Hollywood Happens UK, and please support it, and please support Director Sam, DIRECTOR SAM, Director Sam. Well, that's it for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you'd like to become a subscriber, it is so easy and it doesn't cost a dime. Do you see that orange button that says subscribe? Well, just click on it, and when you do, you'll get my videos as soon as I upload them. And if you like videos here on YouTube, it's real important that you rate the videos that you watch. And you do that by clicking on those stars. Well, that's it. I thank you for watching, and I thank YouTube for providing this forum that lets you watch. I'm going to have another show real soon, I promise you that. So until then, take care, everybody, and I'll see you in Hollywood.